Hey everyone, my name is Dannypleighet, and I'm bringing you another lovely story that I have in mind. And this story, I guess I want to call it A Night That I Can't Figure Out. And I'm calling it why because I still don't know the answer why this happened, or why that I cannot figure out why it happened. I don't know what the cause of this would happen. So this will take back... Oh, before I tell the story, hope you guys enjoy these little tasty tunes I got going on right here. I own nothing. I own none of this little smooth jazz beats, songs, whatever. These are actually a live video that plays all the time, and they've been streaming since July 15th, 2017, from a channel called Chili Hop Music. I own none of this, but it's I thought, okay, we'll fill up the silence with some sweet little tunes. You know, so I can tell you a story, and you don't have to hear the silence and awkward pauses, so you can just hear the music. So I want to say this started back when I was in 8th grade, in high school. It's weird. 8th grade in high school. Will that make me a freshman? No. It's just for some reason, 8th grade back in Alabama, if you were in 8th grade, you were a high schooler. There's no special name. You weren't no freshman or sophomore. You were just 8th grade. And I was just not feeling pretty good. I was just tired of being at fucking school with dealing with stupid shit. And my cousin ends up coming to town. I was like, hey, how about you and a friend and bring Andrew along, my brother. Bring him along and we'll go hang out. I'll bring anybody. I was like, sure, okay. So I brought like maybe 4 people. It was like all the guys that I lived near to. And we were all hanging out, goofing off. That's what it was like. My uncle, he picked us up, and we ended up stopping somewhere. I believe it was a gas station, and he went to go get some pizza. I was like, okay, cool, that sounds awesome. So we're chilling out at his place, and we're all swimming around in this pool, and he has a very nice pool. It's an outside pool. It was built with a deck, with a little shower to rinse yourself off in. It was very, very awesome. It looked very good. It was very nice, too. So we swam around a little bit, and we got some pizza. And we had a sandwich. I mean, no, not a sandwich, my bad. We got pizza with, it was like mushrooms on it, but it was like... like the pizza looked a little dried. I don't know how to put it, and how to make it seem like... But I just knew that the pizza tasted very good, and we went back there to swim. But all we know is that people just started acting a little weird, like... Fucking... Not screaming, but it was like... People were giggling a lot, and people were jumping in the pool naked. It was my cousin. I was like, you should put some pants back on. And we were like, oh, okay. I was like, okay, dude, I'm getting tired. I'm going to sleep. So, yeah, we should all go to sleep. And we're trying to lay down in this big old tent that's out on the deck, too, so we could just all chill. There's like, if I remember correctly, maybe 6, 7, or 8 people there. It was a good amount of people hanging out. And, you know, I'm trying to sleep, and I don't know, these guys just got very paranoid. I'm like, they were just telling me, he's like, Danny, wake up, you gotta check this shit out. I'm like, well, what's going on? It's like, you gotta come out here and check this out. It's like, look at the sky. I'm like, I don't know what he's seeing. It's like, look at the moon. He's coming in and out. I was like, what are you talking about? And all of a sudden, the moon just, from what I seen, the moon was coming in and out, in my face. I was like, whoa. We're seeing stars blow up, and we're like, oh, wow. And he's like, you guys seen that too, right? It's like, yeah. It's like, you guys seen the stars blow up? Oh, yeah. We don't know what the fuck happened. Just, moon's moving around, stars are blowing. I was like, alright, getting a little weird, and then can't remember specifically what. One of us says, like, well, I guess we died tonight. And I was like, apparently. Danny, what are you doing? I'm going back to sleep, dude. He's like, dude, you want to see this? Like, I want to die in my sleep. I don't want to be something painful. And, as I'm trying to sleep, and the guys are all paranoid, they're like, Danny, we're hearing something fucking moving around out there. And I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, I'm hearing shit moving around in there. You gotta look out. And I'm just looking, I was like, dude, there's something out there moving around. I'm just starting to get paranoid, because they're telling me shit that I didn't think it was there and didn't notice until they're freaking out and they're looking out there. And they're screaming. My uncle keeps coming out here. He's like, what the fuck are you kids doing? And they're like... Well, there's something moving around out there. It's like, it's just probably a fucking dog. Go to sleep. And I'm like, yeah, just go to sleep and it'll be fine. And they kept getting paranoid, and they were making me freak out. I said, you don't fucking understand. There's something out there. I'm like, well, what's out there? It's like, there is an Indian out there. I was like, no, there's no Indian out there. It's like, yeah, there is an Indian. I look out there, and for some reason I see an African American dressed as a Native American laying back on a lawnmower polishing a tomahawk as he's looking at me. And he's just like with a serious face, like, with this like, it's like, I'm going to kill you. He's like, oh fuck, dude, I'm scared. And he was like, do you guys, I'm looking at my cousins like, Jordan, do you got any fucking weapons? He's like, oh, well, I mean, what do you mean? It's like, look, this motherfucker is coming after us. We gotta be ready. Well, I mean, I got a hatchet and a baseball bat. Fucking work. And, we're trying to sleep, trying to fall asleep. And I kept getting pointed at him. I'm just like, guys, just shut the fuck up. I'm trying to sleep. And as I'm trying to sleep, pillow on my head, under the pillow, there's a hatchet. And I finally fell asleep after they were busy screaming or freaking out or whatever. And all I knew that I come in, I hear my cousin trying to talk to me. He's like, hey, you want to get something? He's like, oh, no, yeah, dude, I'm tired. He's like, why? You guys kept me up all night. Can I not go to sleep? And I'm like, oh, yeah, sure, go ahead. And then it's like not even 5 minutes later, my cousin comes out, pulls out his dick, and he just starts trying to piss on me. And I'm like, oh, I'm still on alert mode. I grab my hatchet, I start swinging, and he's like, oh, I'm sorry, dude. I was like, I told you, let me sleep. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. And like every once in a while, we talk to each other. It's like, I'll talk to my buddy every once in a while. It's like, Jacob, what happened that night? Well, what night? Oh, you know, the night with the, you know, stars blowing up, spaces, shit, and Indians wanting to kill us. Oh, what the fuck happened? The best way I could put it, I think somebody drugged us. I want to think it was my cousin's friend that I want to put it. Because nobody asked for mushrooms. So we had mushrooms. I want to assume that we had mushrooms. Somebody put mushrooms on our pizza. We took a big bite out of them pizzas. And we were gone like that. I still don't know. But I told a couple people in my high school about it. I told a couple people at work about this weird stuff. They asked me, he's like, well, how do you know it was mushrooms? Like, nobody asked for mushrooms on the pizza. It's like, okay, what's your point? Well, I don't know any other point why we'd be seeing all this weird stuff. And you're like, you know, Danny, I think you're right. That's a pretty good point right there. I was like, of course I'm right. Of course I am. Because there's no other explanation of why we seen that weird shit. So, that's my best guess. My cousin's friend probably put mushrooms on our pizza. We took a bite, and then we saw that weird shit. That's the best explanation I can give you. Well, I guess that's what I can talk about today. Oh, shit. Here's a mess. So, I guess that's all I have to say for today. Today or tonight, whatever. It's 6 in the morning. Sun's not even out yet. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that story. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a little thumbs up that you liked it. If you're new to it, go ahead and subscribe to it so you can hear more stories about it. And I'll keep making stories. If there's nothing left to be said, I'm Dannypleighet, and I'll see you guys next time.